Šetala se lepa mala, dole gore kraj Dunaja, iskala je k sebi para, zecala se navedala, šetala se lepa para, dole gore kraj Dunaja, šetala se lepa para, dole gore kraj Dunaja.
Dobar dan, dragi gledalci. Nikola Tesla dan je edukativni događaj koji se održava na Nijagari još od 2010. godine. Ovaj događaj je bitan da bi se proširilo znanje o velikom svetskom naučnom umu Nikoli Tesli. Od jula 2015. godine ovaj dan je zvanični radni praznik na Nijagarinim vodopadima. Pogledajte šta je naša kamera zabeležila.
Today's plaque unveilings will also acknowledge the primary donors for both the monument and the plateau, in addition to the donations of many, many individuals. 10 years ago, there were 3 main donors for the monument. Today, we also acknowledge the 5 main donors for the landscape enhancement. First and foremost are the St. George Church parishioners, whose generous contributions and donations of their time and energy helped to bring this dream to its fruition. Current president of the Niagara Serbian Church congregation has been an active member of the Tesla Committee and has been dedicated in the development of the 2 phases of the Tesla project. To greet you is Church President Denise Milovic-Matic.
Thank you, Draga. On behalf of the St. George Church, I wish to thank the major donors. First and foremost, members and parishioners of the church community who have carried Nikola Tesla in their hearts these past 13 years. They accepted the proposal before them with enthusiasm, ready to commit themselves with their time and generous donations to see its realization. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our priest, Father Deon, for all his support over the years. Without the long-term work and dedication of our church community, this endeavor might still be a dream. For the original initiative, I wish to acknowledge the Serbian National Shield Society and Mr. Bora Dragašević, its president at the time of the monument unveiling. Knowing that Tesla's death and birth anniversaries were imminent, Bora first proposed the idea of acknowledging Tesla, and the organization, the Serbian National Shield Society, made the first significant donation. Also, on behalf of the organization, Draga Dragašević prepared the proposals for City Council, which set the whole idea in motion. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Otso Pantelić, then Vice President of the Church, who immediately proposed our community erect a monument. Otso has worked tirelessly on this project from the very beginning. I'd like to thank Dusan Kalunjic, who headed up the committee and stuck with it from the very beginning, and we're really glad it's over. And thank you, Dusan, for all your work. So I'd like to thank Bora, Draga, Otso, and Dusan for their passion and commitment. The donation from the Republic of Serbia was also a welcome gift, acknowledging Nikola Tesla, the Serb, and the products of his genius, first developed right here in Niagara. Our church community once again responded generously for the landscape enhancement. Other individual donors made this undertaking possible. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Milomir Mike Blavčić and his wife and family. Mr. Blavčić was one of the founding members of our church in Niagara. He built it with his own hands and an integral part of our church community for many years. We thank you for your support over all these years, Mr. Blavčić. The Jerić family is also an integral part of our community. They are active members in our church, folklore, and choir. Mr. Jerić's father, Pane Jerić, was also one of the founding fathers, and he was the president of our church when we purchased the land on Montrose Road. We'd like to thank the Jerić family for their contributions and the invaluable support they give us. Thank you. Milan Lesić is new to our community. as a good friend to our church when we faced some very hard times about 10 years ago. He was there to lend us his support, and now he has made this generous donation for which we are very grateful. Thank you, Milan. Also new to our community is Željko Prica, a philanthropist in his own community whose donation helped us finalize this phase of work. Thank you to the Prica family. It is clear that when we come together in harmony, we can achieve great things. May the work of the Niagara community and the beneficence of all the donors stand as an example which we can be genuinely proud of. Thank you all.
The second great donor is the Serbian National Shield Society of Canada, at whose semi-annual meeting, then President Bora Dragašević proposed the recognition of Tesla and Tesla Day. The initial idea was born. This organization gave both moral and financial support to the project. Current President Alex Pantelic, who proposed the erection of a monument, has been an integral part of the Tesla committee since its inception. Mr. Pantelic, will you now address the crowd?
I am hoping that this monument is going to serve like a reminder, especially to our new generations, that they know what Nikola Tesla did for us. I hope that kids, as soon as they see Nikola Tesla, Google his name or go on their iPad and learn more about him. I would like to thank everybody from Niagara Falls and around Canada, whoever can help us to finally finish this project. And I would like to see in the future that one of the new schools take name of Nikola Tesla, and that's up to City Council and the school board, and I hope they support us in that someday we got school by name Nikola Tesla. Thank you very much. Thank you once more for donating and coming here.
Iskusite najbolje od inovacije. Nissan vozila po vašem ukusu. U High Park Nissan očekuje vas tim profesionalaca spreman da odgovori na sva vaša pitanja u vezi Nissan automobila i niskih kamatnih stopa. Postanite deo Nissan familije. High Park Nissan, prvi Nissan dealership u Kanadi, je vaš auto kuće. Dođite se upoznamo.
Od ove pakire još niko nije pobjegao.
A šta drugo da radimo? Nema televiziju.
Ne znaš kako je kad stalno bježiš.
No. Sve jedno.
Svečano otvaranje 16. Srpskog filmskog festivala održat će se 10. novembra u Regent Theatre na 55 Mount Pleasant Road u Torontu. Za više informacije otiđite na website memagazine.net.
As president of the Serbian National Shield Society, Mr. Pantelic received a special greeting from General Lewis Mackenzie. General Mackenzie sent these words for this occasion. How great to see Nikola Tesla receiving the long overdue credit owed him for improving all our lives. It might have taken a comment in the movie The Bucket List by Morgan Freeman and the production of the world's most advanced cars to educate the public regarding his importance and legacy, but the recognition has arrived at last. Let it endure forever here in Canada. Please pass on my sincere appreciation, Mr. Pantelic, for the invitation. I have no doubt it will be another enjoyable event for all lucky enough to attend. With respect, Lou Mackenzie. The man for whom Nikola Tesla was a daily presence in his life, and who devoted countless hours in negotiations and advocacy, working with the members of various committees and finally witnessing the rewarding results, was the president of the St. George Church at that time and the head of the Tesla Committee. Dusan Kolundžić, you have the thanks and recognition of many for your tireless efforts. What started as a dream was transformed into reality thanks mainly to the efforts of the church community, Niagara Serbs, and all the committee members whom you will name. The entire team can be proud of the outcome. Dusan will name the committee members, the donors for the landscaping, who will be invited then to unveil the plaques. After the unveiling, our final speaker will be Les Drysdale, the artist who designed the monument. Dusan Kolundžić, please come to the podium.
Well, we're finally here. While only 13 years in the making, we finally completed this project and are ready to cut the ribbon on the plaques and the landscape project. As chair of the project committee, I want to recognize a number of colleagues and partners who have been instrumental in turning this project from an idea into a reality. You'll hear from Les Drysdale shortly. However, I'd like to recognize and thank a number of committee members. Alex Pantelic and I have been joined at the hip for the last 13 years trying to finish this project. The one thing Atsa has been very, very focused on is keeping the eye on the prize and making sure that he would push me and keep me focused on finishing this project. The late Dan Mrkić, when we started in the committee, gave very early inspiration and was the first personal donor for this project, and I'd like to mention him here. Gordana Jovanović and Denise Matik were instrumental in providing guidance and some very critical administrative work throughout the entire process of this project. Bill Ochterlony, who has been, whose expertise and passion for Nikola Tesla and art have been absolutely wonderful, and you'll see that Bill's, just so people know, the didactic material on those plaques are essentially Bill's construction. Stephen Oprisi, who I'm not sure is here today, but his commitment and focus has been absolutely fundamental to the beginning of this project, the initial submission to the Parks Commission, and his ongoing commitment is quite substantive because he comes and polishes Nikola Tesla once a year in order to get the patina up and stabilized. Father Dejan Obradović for his ongoing commitment and sticking with us through some very difficult times, and as well as George Yerich Sr. for giving the committee the courage to make the right choice at the critical moment that it had to be made. All of these people have given a very personal commitment to this project. This personal commitment has been duplicated with other partners, and I have to make mention of a number of people here. The late Zoran Pavlović, who at the time was Consul General for Serbia in Toronto. Without Zoran, we would not have had a partner in the government of Serbia. We are very grateful for his professionalism and his commitment to this project. He has passed away a number of years ago, but he has to be acknowledged as a key partner within this process. The Niagara Parks Commission have been clearly an absolutely wonderful partner for us in developing this project. Over 13 years, we've gone through 3 commission chairs, 4 general managers, and 3 directors of parks. Both our church and the NPC have undergone some difficult internal challenges over the past 13 years. However, we've both weathered our respective internal storms to arrive here today with a beautiful installation in partnership with a future partnership I hope to unfold as we proceed ahead. At the same time, there are some key people that need to be recognized. Initially, a commissioner at the time, Rick Dykstra, was absolutely instrumental in navigating amongst the commissioners the initial proposal. I have to thank Rick for his very, very generous efforts. The other person from the NPC who is absolutely instrumental is Debbie Whitehouse, and I know that Debbie is here today, but her professional guidance and personal commitment were absolutely critical. This monument would not be here today if it were not for Debbie Whitehouse, so thank you, Debbie. Finally, the landscaping design and installation. I would like to acknowledge and thank Sil Valancourt and Touchstone Site Contractors. What you see around you here today, they actually installed and constructed. Sil has gone above and beyond the contractual agreement. Sil had a personal involvement with this project, with dozens of site meetings and alterations, and all of your efforts, Sil, are very much appreciated. We know it took a lot of time out of your other schedules. Thank you so much. Finally, I know Alex and I, the entire committee and the church would like to thank Paula Burketto. Paula is the landscape architect that actually designed this space. When we contracted Paula, she was to design, as a landscape architect, the landscaping. She went above and beyond the call of duty. She became the project manager for the installation. That was absolutely critical to get this project done. It was above and beyond the call and any obligation that she may have. We would not be here today if it were not for Paula Burketto. Paula, thank you very much.
Iskusite najbolje od inovacije. Nissan vozila po vašem ukusu. U Hyde Park Nissan očekuje vas tim profesionalaca spreman da odgovori na sva vaša pitanja u vezi Nissan automobila i niskih kamatnih stopa. Postanite deo Nissan familije. Hyde Park Nissan, prvi Nissan dealership u Kanadi, je vaša autokuća. Dođite se upoznamo.
No, I'm from Luxembourg.
Parlez-vous français?
No. It's an English part.
I do. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Pričaš bre, kakav voliš vuko šveš bre?
To je francuski konj, jel te pita žena, znaš francuski, ne znaš francuski?
I live in New York City. I live in New York
2012 might be over, but the apocalypse is still in front of us. The world will end now.
There's a place that will be saved.
Πώς είναι τυχερός που δεν θυμάται το παρελθόν. Έτσι θα μπορέσει να απολαύσει το παρόν.
Jebote English part of Luxembourg.
Ma
Šta je to bilo koji put?
English part, pa ima Engleza po celom svetu, mora su negde manjina.
Okej.
Oko parfem.
Jao bre, parfem bre, rakije od mente, jebote, mentolu.
Parfem.
Θες το βράδυ σου πέσει αυτό.
Ελένη, όλο το μυαλό μου δεν ήξερα τι έκανα. The suitcase! You took my money! Where's my money?
Sam börek.
Svečano otvaranje 16. Srpskog filmskog festivala održat će se 10. novembra u Regent Theatre na 55 Mount Pleasant Road u Torontu. Za više informacije otiđite na website mimagazine.net.
We're ready to unveil or cut the ribbons. Paula, if I could ask you and Janice, if you could come up to the front. If I could ask the donors, Mr. Lovčić, Mr. Lešić, Mr. Jerić, if I could ask you to come by the plaques themselves.
Where's George?
George? You want to come to this one here? Paula, how do we
What does it call? Last but not least is the talented artist whose creative vision molded this distinguished figure of the genius now towering above us, facing the Canadian Falls. Les Drysdale is the artist who changed the landscape of Queen Victoria Park and Niagara, who ingrained himself in this creation and whose name has become synonymous with Tesla. Les Drysdale, please come forward to address Tesla's and your admirers worldwide.
It's a surreal introduction. I have no idea how I can live up to that. All I can say is thank you so much for taking or letting me do what I do best and give me the freedom to do whatever I wanted to do. And I'm so grateful that the result is the purpose was to pay homage to the legacy of Nikola Tesla, and I think that's what it's done. And thank you so much for the work that Paula has done, the design. It looks fabulous, and it does everything it's supposed to do. It enhances the access, it enhances the monument, it enhances Tesla, and it makes it easier for people to experience and know who Tesla is by walking around it. And it makes the area far more beautiful and doesn't take away anything from the monument itself. You did an amazing job. Thank you very much. And also I'd like to thank the Serbian Orthodox Church, the Serbian people, everybody in Belgrade, everybody who came up to me and shook my hand, made me feel like this lowly artist that sits alone in the studio and agonizes over everything I do. The feeling that I'm some kind of celebrity. And it's an amazing, awesome feeling, and something that I'll always be proud of is the association with Nikola Tesla. Thank you to the Serbian Orthodox Church, to the National Parks Commission, and anybody that had anything to do with this. It's an amazing feeling. And from now on, I've noticed that there's a plaque that is, I'm going to have to watch what I say, because you never know when somebody's going to make a bronze plaque with what I said. But it doesn't mean I won't swear. Anyway, thank you very much. It is an honor.
Les, you distilled a massive amount of information to formulate your interpretation for this creation. Just as Tesla's imagining became reality, so did yours. And the evidence is the imposing, powerful figure here before us. You have the gratitude and respect of many for this beautiful monument bearing your signature. And thank you, Paula, for enhancing it with your artistry too. Thank you. This concludes the 160th birthday ceremony honoring the Serbian genius Nikola Tesla. The lovely landscaping is now unveiled for all to see. Please take time to view the landscape plateau and the plaques. Come back to visit Nikola, the visionary of the 20th century, and to appreciate the artistry of Les Drysdale and Paula Burketto, and recognize the significant role of the Niagara Parks Commission, the City of Niagara Falls, the Serbian Church, and all those who worked so diligently over the years. Come with your children and grandchildren to admire the man whose numerous and outstanding accomplishments lit the world and introduced the modern technological era. Indeed, Tesla was a man out of time. To our viewing audience in Serbia, vama u Srbiji i u svetu, hvala braćo naša, što ste sa nama okupljeni u Nijagari. Thank you all, and God bless.
Iskusite najbolje od inovacije. Nissan vozila po vašem ukusu. U High Park Nissan očekuje vas tim profesionalaca spreman da odgovori na sva vaša pitanja u vezi Nissan automobila i niskih kamatnih stopa. Postanite deo Nissan familije. High Park Nissan, prvi Nissan dealership u Kanadi, je vaša autokuća. Dođite se upoznamo.
Dragojlo, daj da vidim kako je to pismo.
Majstore, stoj! Koči! Što? Moram da izađem poradi sebe. Počasna paljba!
Jesi živa? Što da ne budem živa, moraš, šta mi fali?
Pali!
Koči me!
Moj Radašin dobio neko pismo.
Malo, pa stajete da mu sipate vodu.
Njemu da mu sipamo dok ne gože jedan. Da kimuje patent. Dragojlo!
A šta će vam, Dragojlo?
I moj Milašin dobio pismo. Ništa nisam mogla da pročitam, pošto je na latinice. A mene ogodačice ispisali iz škole kad se učila latinica. Imala sam zauške i tako.
Kući dođe na saranu, 3 dana si ne ide, a danas je tek drugi dan. Jasno to?
Jasno. Ne mrdaj! Šta ste vi? Pedofili? Oni vojajeri, a? A šta puca?
A, Micu.
Ajže, skači. Koga ne poznajem, on me ne interesuje. A ja nju ne poznajem.
Ni mene ne poznaješ, a vidim kako me gledaš. I ti poklonila samo rakiju ili ti je dala još nešto?
Alo, Brizirka! Reci mu da nam vrati stvari, bre! A, pomagaj! Ne, tamo! Ne, tamo ovamo!
Milevo!
Joj, mamo, nemoj da se biješ po grudima, će da ti ostanu modrice.
Dešavalo se i ranije da nam pacijenti nestanu sa klinike. Mislim, tu je on negde.
Kujde se udalje? Ja moram da uđem u tu televiziju, pa ti crkni!
Ljudi! Ostavljajte ta kola, bre! Pa to je moj auto, to je mojega sina Dragana! A šta?
Nemam rezervu, dao sam kola i snalazite se kako znate!
Dragi gledalci, došli smo na sam kraj naše današnje emisije. Za sve sugestije, informacije i mogućnosti reklamiranja možete nas potražiti na našem websajtu www.serbiantoronto.tv. Možete nas pratiti na Twitteru i lajkovati na Facebooku. Moje ime je Miljana Ristić, hvala vam na pažnji i doviđenja.
Ja sam Kosta. A ti? Ko si ti?
Ona koja sam bila, više nisam.
Koja? Misli, kada?
Davno. Prije svega.
Isti moj slučaj. I ja nisam više onaj koji sam...
Koji?
Onaj koji sam nekad bio.
Onda ličimo.
Valjda. Pomalo.
Dobro je.
Šta je dobro?
Ti ne voliš žene.
Koje žene?
Praviš se samo. Svi ste isti.
Nije tačno. Nismo isti.
Jeste.
Nismo.